Okay, I've been promised a surprise. I've been in a very good mood today, and I've been promised a surprise by Stu. He's been trying to destroy my career, destroy my mood all day.
That's what I do.
Because I'm positive, and he doesn't like it when I'm positive.
It's very true. And that's why we've brought to you, I think, a cool surprise today.
You've promised me someone that I will know.
100% will know the name.
And that I have destroyed their career.
Well, I don't think he would describe it that way. I'm trying to make you feel bad, so I'm describing it that way. And more than his career, his entire life. Because here's a guy who has had an incredible career for many, many decades. And then around the early 2000s, something changes in that career. And it involves you very closely.
Really?
Yes.
Is he a celebrity?
He is.
And I would know his name.
100% will know his name.
Have we ever talked about him before?
We have never talked about him on. We've never talked about him on the air before. I don't think.
Okay.
Maybe once or twice.
Okay.
But that doesn't.
So who is it?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a working actor for about 60 years. Welcome to the program, Glenn Beck.
Shut up. Glenn, how are you?
Hello.
I have been a fan of yours since Space Odyssey, all the way to your fine work on Haters Back Off.
Oh, you saw that one.
Oh, I did. Oh, yeah, I've seen your work. You were just in the movie we were talking about recently.
Little Pink House.
Little Pink House. You're in that.
Little Pink House, so for sure. And that was a wonderful experience. It was a very quick cameo, but had a great time with Catherine and Courtney.
So, speaking to Glenn Beck on the Glenn Beck program, I apologize for anything that I have inflicted on your life. What has it been like to be confused, to have the same name, same spelling?
Well, I found out some years ago that you were exactly the same spelling and everything, and I just took it as, yes, that's fine. What do we do? But I guess I've gotten your way a little bit, and you've probably gotten my way a little bit.
So did you have a hard time? Has anyone in Hollywood given you a hard time for having the name Glenn Beck in the last 10 years?
Oh, not at all. Not at all. The only problem I had was a little story that the casting director called my agent and said, was I available to go to Romania, and they mentioned the money and everything like that, and quick verbal contract, and then I found that they were actually looking for you. So I didn't go to. I mean.
You would have if you would have gone to Romania. I guarantee it wasn't a movie role. They wanted you for something else. You would have never returned. I'm sure of it.
Did you do that? Did you do that job?
No, I actually didn't. I do know what you're talking about. They wanted to make a movie. I think it was
Sharknado.
Sharknado. They were filming in Bulgaria, in Romania, and wanted me to go, and I couldn't make the time.
Well. Funnily enough, I found lately that a verbal contract, if they mention the money and everything, is binding. But when my agent phoned up and said perhaps you could advance a little bit of cash, and they said absolutely not.